to Detroit and Ford Field as we anticipate a terrific matchup in this one. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Seminoles about to kick it away and get this season started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will start this game off. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Guys, let's take... Look big picture for Tennessee. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Using the quick game. Found a little bit of room to operate play, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Vols are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Here comes the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy.
So Florida State's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. A little screen to the running back. Shakes off the defender. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
The Noles are on the move. Look out, he's got room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The RPO, it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Seminoles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Quick strike complete. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw again. Touchdown, no! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, but gruesome.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Tennessee, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete on the right side.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Quickly to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. On the move to his left. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on second down. Safe completion on the screen. Turning it on! Touchdown, Tennessee! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And when you run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back. But look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him one. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus, the number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, no real mystery there, and I think this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in their offensive line to get the push needed to give that back just a big enough crease to fall forward to get the finish.
And it's so hard. My room for error is so small when I'm a defensive line. Like, I got to get off the ball as fast as I can and try to get some form of penetration. Just stop that ball from going north-south. They don't do it there, and they give up the first down. And
it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Third down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Makes the grab down the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He wants to throw it again. Got his man on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Seminoles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Florida State. Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown ball. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Out of the gun, the inside give. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go into coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
And the Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Gets it past the marker. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Noles are on the move. Using his legs, it's Duncan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And we are all tied up here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. Picks up the first down. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. To the air on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time on target. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it on the outside. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. From the gun, looking for a man. Under fire. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then leave the play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown, Volunteers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. It's complete, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
He fires one deep down the right side. Fires into traffic, intercepted. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. No tricks here. Looks as if they'll just run it out and take that lead into halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable 1st half so far.
And the Volunteers will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the 1st half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. really easy to run. Can just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Lost to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Trying to take it back.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. He's got an open man. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Snagged out of the air. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They'll move the tight end. This time they'll go to the running game. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think.
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Past the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown Seminoles. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And there's something you don't see often, a 100-yard interception return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by 7 over UMass. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Second interception of the day for the Seminoles. secondary out there with Deion Sanders, Terrell Buckley, and Lee Corso.
And what does Deion say? You know, look good, feel good, play good, get paid good. These guys in the secondary making plays. This man might have made himself some money at the next level.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking left. Makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. They'll try to run it in. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. And the balls are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goal post and trying to create some room. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. Leaves it with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Buys a little time. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Seminoles cover the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back to its own in great field position. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Vols send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Gives it to the back on the draw. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Motion from the wideout. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Got his man quickly. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Seminoles have their offense in high gear. He'll keep it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Here's the pressure. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. He lost one down the sideline. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Looking for the 2-point try. He'll set up to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Things have not gone the way they planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. They're working that left side.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. This is now a 7-point game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Old Dominion has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 24 to Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
And it's difficult to contain athletic quarterbacks, but man, when everybody plays their assignment, it's a beautiful thing. I understand I got to take away this. I got to keep my eyes on the quarterback, make sure he doesn't pull that football. They weren't fooled, and the quarterback had nowhere to go.
He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The eyes now turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the 4th. Fires to the big fella.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have the lead, get the ball back to the offense. We'll see if this defense can come up clutch.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Vols come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. We've reached the 2-minute time. Things done. 3rd and short from the 44, and we on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs. Completion. Wants to go up top on first down. The Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Tight end finds a soft spot. Made a defender miss. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? When you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of the DB. Nice job by the defense.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.